24-car field. 25 laps, the top 12 finishers will transfer up to the big money show. We're about ready to go green flag racing.
We ran through the lineup, Dan. We have got some high, heavy hitters that aren't in the show. This one's going to be wild.
These guys are going to push it as hard as they can. It's going to take 25 laps before we get to the checkered flag. They're going to be slicing and dicing, I guarantee it, all 25 of those laps. Mark Dodson on the pole with the 85D, setting the pace as we prepare to go. 25 laps racing with tonight's B-Main.
2 wide, 12 deep. We're about to do battle here tonight. B-Main action, 25 laps. Donlinger and Dotson gonna bring him to the green this time.
Green flag is in the air. Dotson with a slight advantage. Here comes the 96 of Chad Lyle to make it 3 wide on the front straightaway.
3 wide into turn number 1 and 3 wide on the corner number 2. They're 3 wide for the 5th spot as well.
What a move by Chad Lyle as he's already battling for the lead. Tim Donlinger alongside of him in the 3D.
Mark Dodson sitting in that 3rd spot with Grimes and Tesh, and a good battle for 6th, and suing with Jensen and Krauskopf.
Yeah, Jensen and Krauskopf for side-by-side. Car off the pace in turn number 1.
It's the 12 of Jason Hughes. Jason Hughes slowing in turn number 1.
He's into the pits, he's got a flat.
He's got a flat tire, I believe, on the 12 cars. He loops it back around. He will head to the work area. Flat tire.
What a development there as Hughes goes down early with a flat tire. He's going to head to the attention of his crew.
Don't forget the auction coming up right after this B-Main.
We'll restart out front in the 3D.
Yeah, it's going to be tough, though.
Oh, hell yeah.
So here we go. Caution lights are extinguished around the Deer Creek Speedway as we get set for the restart. As we mentioned, Jason Hughes able to get that tire changed, but he is now dead last. Long time to go, but this is going to be tough.
Tim Donlinger setting the pace in the 3D. Here they come out of 3 into 4. Now onto the front straightaway. Green flag is in the air. Our B-Main back underway.
And here we go. Right away down the front stretch into turn number 1. Donlinger under attack from the 96 of Chad Lyle. As they go down the back straightaway. Look at this. 4 wide in the middle of the pack.
Our pole sitter Dodson was very high around turns 1 and 2. Now he drops to the bottom in 3 and 4 as he's battling for 2nd and 3rd.
John Tesh in the 14. Going to look to the outside of Dodson as they go down into turn number 1.
Heavy traffic from about 6th on back as we've got them 2 wide, 3 wide as a rule, actually flirting with 4 wide.
Oh, Joey Jensen just about getting run into the wall. Now looks to the inside of Dodson for the 4th spot. Tesh down to 3rd.
Down the front straightaway into turn number 1, it's Donlinger followed by Lyle, and then it's anybody's guess as to who's in what's position as we're throwing them 3 wide out of 2 and down the backstretch.
Jensen in that 5th spot. We got action on the back straightaway. Jason Crone going for a spin, hitting the berm on the inside, and his car going for a wild spinorama in turn number 3 as he hit that inside berm pretty hard, and a caution flag coming out.
That started coming on a turn number 2 when we had them 3 wide. One of our cars got up into the concrete and then bounced off the wall and clipped the 7 of Crone. Crone went flying to the bottom. Get ready to turn him loose again.
Tim Donlinger, your leader. Keep an eye on that 14 of John Tesh on the outside of row number 2. Green flag is out.
Donlinger out front leads this wild pack down into turn number 1. Chad Lyle continues to run the bottom of the 96. Here comes Tesh.
Tesh on the inside of Donlinger as they go into turn number 3. They are side by side as we come on a 4.
That's a battle for the lead. Tesh was alongside of Donlinger. Couldn't quite get the bite in turns 3 and 4. He's way high in 1 and 2.
Joey Jensen also on the fly up to the 4th spot as he looks to the rear bumper of the 96 of Chad Lyle. Lyle right behind the 14 of Tesh.
Just behind that top 4, Dodson feeling the heat from Krauskopf in the 60 machine. Also the 31, the rest of the field in tow down the front stretch.
Back up front, Donlinger able to extend the lead just a little bit as they head down the back straightaway. Top 4 pretty solid as Krauskopf in the 60. Now challenging the 85D of Dodson for 5th.
Jason Grimes, after starting on the outside of the 2nd row, backslid a bit. Now it seems like he's found his groove, trying to work towards the top 5 one more time.
Keep an eye on that 12 car. Jason Hughes working his way through traffic as he's now looking to the inside of Wagaman, about the 15th spot right now.
Steve Wetstein in the number 90 machine started inside of row number 8. He's in a 3-car battle along with Bumper Jones. Actually, it's a 4-car battle down the front stretch and into turn number 1. 1.
Jason Grimes in the 99 also on the charges. He's now slipped by Krauskopf into the 6th spot. John Tesh working over the 3D of Donlinger.
Also the 33P of Brad Pinkerton embroiled in that battle. Again, that's outside the top 7. They're like a swarm of bees into turn number 1.
John Tesh right on the rear bumper of Donlinger. Donlinger cranks it to the bottom, slides up to top. Here comes Tesh to the inside down the front stretch.
Bumper Jones in the 111 machine squirts out of that heavy traffic just outside the top 7. He's going to try and reel him in and make a run.
John Tesh is now your new leader in the 14 as he gets by the 3 of Donlinger. Donlinger going to fire right back to the inside as they come out of 4.
Donlinger tried to move to the inside of Tesh. Nothing doing. Tesh has opened up a solid advantage into turn 1.
So things have kind of settled down now up in the top 4. Mark Dodson now in the 5th spot. Under attack from the 99 of Jason Grimes.
Then it's the 60 machine of Grove traveling 1 and 2. A hard hit there as Les Dillman gets caught up in someone else's mess and collects the 30, I think that is, of Shane Weir's. A very hard thumping in between 1 and 2.
Yeah, Weir's and Dillman, and
there's 2 keys found right outside.
Not sure who that other car is down on the bottom side of the speedway right at this
The rightful owner's pocket.
Caution lights are out. 10 laps complete. 15 to go. Here we go. Getting set for the restart.
Tesh in the 14 is going to be the restart leader. Here they come on to turn number 4. Green flag is in the air. Our B main back underway.
As they bolt down into turns 1 and 2. Chad Lyle on the inside of Donlinger now trying to steal the 2nd spot.
Yeah, you know, Chad Lyle hasn't been a leader yet, but he's been looking very racy in these opening 10 circuits. He's at the bottom with that entry. We're battling right now with Donlinger in the 3D.
Donlinger zooms back to the outside of turn number 1, trying to retake that 2nd spot. Lyle right there alongside him.
Joey Jensen, who started on the outside of row number 3, currently running 5th right behind our pole sitter, Mark Dodson. Those 2 cars still battling for 4th and 5th.
Down the front straightaway, it's Krauskopf still in that 6th spot as they get out into turn number 1. Steve Wettstein on the low side now trying to enter the battle up there as well.
Yeah, I mentioned Wettstein earlier. He's found some magic way down at the bottom. He's about the car running the lowest on both ends of the speedway. He's now flirting with a top 5 position.
John Tesh is checked out for the moment as he continues to extend his lead over the 3D of Tim Donlinger.
Tim Donlinger looking very fast. Another car that's looking quick. Corey Drips in the 31, just outside the top 6. Drips way high in turn number 4.
We talked about Wettstein. He's by the 60 of Krauskopf. Now he is right on the V2 with Joey Jensen.
Looking for some of those battles deep in the field. Crone in the 7K was literally pushing the 33P of Pinkerton down the front straightaway. Nose to tail they were. Crone now passes them down low in turn 3 and 4.
They were 3 wide for the 4th spot. Wettstein on the bottom. Jensen the meat and the sandwich, and Dodson on the outside. And here comes the 60 of Krauskopf to make it a 4-car tussle.
Yeah, you want to see a car working at the bottom. Look at Steve Wettstein's 90 machine. Jensen is in the middle. Dodson up top. Wettstein is almost brushing the grass at the bottom of the banking in 1 and 2.
John Tesh is a straightaway ahead of that battle for 2nd as once again Chad Lyle on the inside of Donlinger as they go door to door to 3.
Yeah, our leader Tesh crosses the start-finish line right now. The 2nd place car doesn't cross until right now. It's 2 cars side by side dueling for 2nd.
Jason Crone and Jason Hughes 1 spot, 2 spots out here as they're racing for position down the back straightaway.
Krauskopf in the 60 machine, duking it out just outside the top 5 as they come out of turn 4.
Hughes now going to pick up that 13th spot, but Crone right back around the outside of him. Chris Speaker in the 56, currently 12th.
Dodson continues to run a high line with Joey Jensen to his inside of the V2, with Steve Wettstein to his inside in the 90 machine. Wettstein is showing some muscle down low.
The Wizard of Watertown, John Tesh, he is gone absolutely. Disintegrating the field here in our B main.
Wow, we had him 3 wide on the front straightaway. Hughes was on the bottom. Crone was in the middle. The 56 of Speaker on the top. Still 3 wide in turn 3.
Battling for that 12th and final transfer position. They're still 3 wide coming out of 4. Hughes on the bottom. Crone in the middle and Speaker up top.
That's been a solid 3 wide battle for almost 2 laps, and they're keeping it up now on a turn number 2 and down the backstretch.
Jason Hughes has the edge now as they go into turn number 3, but there goes Speaker way up the hill in the 56 with Crone still in close proximity.
21 laps down in this one. Tesh is on the back straightaway into 3, all alone in the north end of the speedway.
Best battle on that racetrack now for that 12th and final transfer spot. Jason Hughes now has it, but Chris Speaker not going away in the 56. And here comes Crone charging hard again.
They are battling with everything they've got. Who else is battling is Wetstein now up to 4th as he tries to clear Jensen out of turn number 2.
Jason Hughes now has that 12 spot as he has finally cleared the 56 of Speaker.
The 5 machine off the pace. Our leader is in turn number 3 this time by. The white flag will be out for John Tesh in the 14.
John Tesh absolutely blasting off. He is way over a straightaway ahead of our second place battle of Chad Lyle and Tim Donlinger.
Still a nice battle for 2nd and 3rd. A nice 2-car battle for 4th and 5th between Jensen and Wetstein. The big battle, though, is outside the top 7 as we're trying to figure out who will make the last few transfer positions. Tesh will take the win in the 14 machine. 2nd is going to go to the 96 of Lyle. 3rd will go to the 3D of Donlinger with Wetstein in 4th. And the V2 of Joey Jensen rounding out the top 5.
Guys, good job. Racetrack is really good. Top 12 to the scale.
Finishing 6th.
Top 12 to the scale.
It's going to be the 85 DR pole sitter of Dodson. Then the 31 of Corey Drips.
14,
Well, this is the way. 6th, 5th, 4th, 3rd.
85D, 31, 60.
I haven't got the top 12.
20, 99G, and 12.
You all done? Stop! Right over here, 3,700. Let's give him a big hand. Who did we get? What number? Jason Crowan. Let's give Jason a big hand. All right. Now, do you realize what he's got to do? I think he's got to get up to number 10, doesn't he, to kind of get back into the big money. 1,500 about there. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's been a pleasure to be out here for this great racing program. I'll tell you, I just had more fun this week than you could possibly imagine. I'm going to turn this over to the announcers who do a great job. Thank you very much and have a great night.
Hey, first of all, folks, have a nice round of applause for Greg
Randy Eastbold here putting in the winning bid, man, $3,700 to get that starting spot. And who's going to be your driver for that? The driver for that?
Yep.
Who is it?
Jason Crow.
Jason Crow, all right. Man, I guess you're satisfied with that. It's a good way to get in. If I understand correct, also, you're also the sponsor for this race. Yep. Man, all I can say is you did it, man. You got him in. You got to be happy.
Hell yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, you see him assembled in victory lane amongst the World Trophy and the Big Check.